You can usually find Ernest Deese and his friend Patsy Kimbrell playing the game Trivia Crack.
We haven't missed yet.
77-year-old Ernest is a retired state trooper and veteran. One of his favorite categories of trivia is history because of his love of politics.
Who became president after Franklin D. Roosevelt?
Harry Truman.
Truman.
But when you mention the current state of politics in Washington, D.C.,
I just don't like politicians anymore. I'm sick of politicians. Give me a good businessman and let him run the country.
both Ernest and Patsy have their sights set on something different for this upcoming election.
Donald Trump is a businessman. Our politicians are corrupt.
I don't believe what they say, I don't listen to what people tell me. I watch what they do.
And they have been watching Donald Trump.
Look at his empire. I mean, you can't question his intelligence.
Director of USC's Institute for Public Service and Policy Research, Bob Oldendick, says outsider candidates like Donald Trump, Ben Carson, and Carly Fiorina have tapped into the American public's distrust for politicians. And so far, it's working.
The kind of statements that Trump is making, make America great again, that he's willing to kind of take on the more established candidates in the Republican Party, is really kind of resonating with people.
Historically, outsider candidates have never led the polls by the degree and length that both Trump and Carson have so far. Their combined polling numbers in South Carolina now exceed 50%, and Director Oldendick doesn't think that's going to change anytime soon.
I think that it is pretty much a sustained phenomenon at this point.
USC student and college Republican Chandler Lassen disagrees.
I think you need some sort of government experience at some sort of level just to know what's going on. I like Ben Carson as a person also, but just because you're good at being a neurosurgeon doesn't mean you could be president of the United States.
As for Ernest and Patsy, they still believe in Trump.
And he says he's going to make America great again. And that's what I want to hear.
In Fort Mill, Tori Beth Black, Carolina News.